Ryan is a South African citizen who owns a company in South Africa and wants to buy shares in a company in Canada. So table 6 shows the exchange rate for 5 countries on 17 March 2022. Units per ZAR, right? And then ZAR per unit. 0.060673 euros per rand. So 1 rand is 0.066673, right? Or 1 euro is 16.483. See that? This table is not that easy to read. A share is a unit of ownership of a company. So now it says identify the currency which is the weakest against the rand. So that would be the Japanese yen, right? So it's if a currency is weak, you will when you take out the rand, 1 rand, you get a lot of that currency. If that currency is strong, then when you take out 1 rand, you get very, very little of it, that currency. So a lot of rands means that the other currency is strong. So show how the Russian ruble of 0.1 per unit was determined. Okay, so here they said 5.2.1, 1 rand is equal to 6.97.7481, right? And then they said, okay, we need to know how much is 1 Russian ruble so that we can find out how much it is in rands. And then we're going to say unknown, and then we cross multiply. So we're going to say 1 rand multiplied by 1 Russian ruble is equal to 697,481 Russian rubles multiplied by unknown. And then we're going to find the unknown by saying divide by opposite of multiply, 69748. And what we do this side, we do this side as well. So we're going to divide by 69748 Russian rubles here as well. And then we're going to get the answer 0.143373,081, which is equal to unknown. And then we're going to just round off 0.143373. I think that's where they ended when they were rounding off, and that's how we got the number, right? So that is Russian ruble. That is rands. 1 Russian ruble. So that is 1 Russian ruble is equal to, how you say, ruble is equal to 0.14 in rands. 5.2.3 says Ryan decides to invest 1,230,000 in shares in a Canadian company. Convert 1,230,000 into Canadian dollar. So we're going to convert 1,230,000 into Canadian dollar. Let's first find the conversion factor. Now we can use any as long as we take it there correctly. I kept taking it incorrectly from the table. So if I look at the table, it says pay 1 rand. So for 1 rand, I'm going to get 0.084845 Canadian dollar. I can use that. I can say for 11 rands and 785 rands, I can get 1 Canadian dollar, right? So I can use any. So I'm just going to use the one that says, so that's 5.2.4. I'm going to use the one that says 1 rand is equal to 0.084845 and is equal to there. Then I'm going to say I need to know how many the 1 million, how much is it in Canadian dollars? I don't know. So I'm just going to convert 1,230,000 into Canadian dollars by cross multiplying, and then I'm saying 1 rand multiplied by unknown is equal to 1,230,000 multiplied by 0.084845 Canadian dollars. And then unknown here is sitting with 1 rand. I'm going to do the opposite of multiply, and that cancels that. And I'm going to come and do this side, and then we're going to see what happens there. Canadian dollars, 104,359.35. So after 2 years and 8 months, Ryan sold his shares and received a final amount of 1,529,360 rands. In South Africa, Ryan would have received an interest rate of 8.1% compounded annually for 2 years and 8 months. Ryan stated that he earned more than 14,000 rand return on his foreign investment compared to a potential South African investment. Okay, it's easy to find out the interest in, he said more than, so they didn't tell us the interest on his foreign investment, which was the money that he made there compared to the money that he put in. So let's first find out the easy part, the foreign investment. We have the money, we just find the difference and we find the interest, right? So for 5.2, for 5.2.1, what I'm going to do is I'm first going to find out the interest for the foreign investment. Interest there is equal to, we have the total amount after investment, which is 1,529,360 minus 1,230,000. And then we're going to get the foreign investment amount. And so for the Canadian investment, he invested 1,230,000, and then he came back with 1,529,360. So somewhere between here is the interest. So if I take this and minus that, I get the interest from Canada. So I'm going to do that. And then 1,529,360 minus 1,230,123. Okay, and then the interest there is 299,360. Right, and then here I'm going to find the interest from South Africa that he would have made on the compound investment, and then I'm going to minus the difference and see if it's actually more than 14,000. So let's calculate that. So what he says is that in South Africa, Ryan would have received an interest rate of 8.1% compounded annually. So the compound is calculated per year and for 2 years and 8 months. So we're just going to start with the years and then we're going to deal with the months later. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the money he's invested for South Africa, and then we're going to calculate the interest in the first year is equal to, we take the 1,230,000 multiplied by 8.1%, and we're going to get, so in the first year we get 99630. That's fine. And then in the second year, we're first going to find out how much he has in the balance, because this is compound interest. The interest as well is going to have interest. Right, so the balance, you take the money that he invested plus the interest from the first year, you get the balance, and now the interest is going to be calculated on the balance, compound interest. Then we're going to say on the second year is equal to, then we take 1,329,630 multiplied by 8.1%. So that would be 107,700.03. So that's the interest on the second year. And then to go and find the balance on the last 8 months, we're going to first the interest on the last 8 months, we're going to calculate the balance first. So let's calculate the balance because we're calculating on everything. Last time we had 1,329,630 as the balance. So now we're going to add the new interest, which is 107,700.03, and then the balance will, so that'll be 143,733 the balance. And then we're going to calculate for 8 months. Now for 8 months, we have the interest rate for 1 year. So let's find the interest rate for 8 months. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say 8.1% divided by 12 to find the interest rate for 1 month. And that will be 8.1 divided by 12 will give me 0.675. This is for per month. This one was for per annum, right? And I need 8 months. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say 0.675 multiplied by 8. And this is going to give me per 8 months, for the 8 months, right? So now the percentage is 5.4%. But now we can take the latest balance and say for the third year is equal to, and then we say the latest balance is 1,43733.03 multiplied by 5.4%. And then we're going to get, so here we get 7,761 rand and 58 cents. So that'll be 77615.82, and then we're going to find out how much is the final. So I can just calculate. I don't have to find out how much there in minus, because I can just go from the first month and say the interest there was 99630 plus the interest from the second month was 107,700.03 plus the interest in the third month, which is 615.82. Just going to calculate that. So 99630 plus 107,700.03 plus 77,615.82, and the interest here is 278,945.85. And we said the interest there was 299,360 from the Canadian one. So let's find the difference. So I'm just saying 278,945.85 minus 299,360, and the difference is 20414.15 rands. They said that the difference is more, he earned more than 14,000 return on his foreign investment. According to my answer, I'll say it's true, but this is so long that I probably made a mistake somewhere.